Imagine a time before time itself, before the cosmos ignited with stars, before humanity's first footsteps echoed on the earth. In that eternal void, a divine force crafted beings of pure light and power, designed to adore and obey the ultimate creator. But among these ethereal warriors emerged one whose name would thunder through the ages, the Archangel Michael. Who is he, really? A mere servant of the heavens, or the unbreakable shield against darkness itself? His story isn't just ancient lore. It's a pulse-pounding saga of loyalty that defies rebellion, strength that shatters evil, and a devotion so fierce it echoes God's own majesty. Buckle up, because what you're about to uncover will challenge everything you thought you knew about the unseen battles shaping our world. By the end, you'll see why Michael isn't just an angel. He's the ultimate enforcer of divine justice, and his legacy might just hold the key to our future. Let's dive deeper into the enigma of his name. Michael, from the ancient Hebrew, it whispers a question that cuts like a blade. Who is like God? Mikael. Who probes the unknown? Like demands comparison, and El invokes the Almighty. It's no casual label. It's a battle cry, an eternal reminder that no force, no entity, no ambition can rival the Creator's supremacy. Picture this. In the visions of the prophet Daniel, amid prophecies of apocalyptic chaos, Michael rises as the great prince who stands guard over your people. Not a passive watcher, but a fierce protector. His very identity, a declaration of war against any who dare exalt themselves above the divine. This isn't folklore. It's a profound truth woven into Scripture, a hook that pulls you in. If Michael's name alone proclaims God's unmatched power, what happens when that power ignites in cosmic warfare? Stay with me, because the rebellion that tested it all is about to unfold. Before the dawn of creation as we know it, when the foundations of the universe were still a divine blueprint, God summoned forth legions of angels, immortal spirits brimming with intellect and might, unbound by flesh or time. Scripture hints at their origin in the poetic depths of Job. Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation, while the morning stars sang together and all the angels shouted for joy? They were there, witnesses to the birth of worlds, crafted by God's command alone. As Psalms declare, let them praise the name of the Lord, for at his command they were created. Michael wasn't forged as some rank-and-file messenger. He was sculpted as a pinnacle of celestial excellence, a being of unparalleled authority, designed to traverse realms and execute the will of the Most High. Unlike us mortals, made a little lower than the angels, Michael embodies raw, eternal power. Agile, invisible, yet capable of manifesting in ways that bend reality. But here's the twist that keeps you hooked. In this perfect order, cracks began to form. What if paradise itself could fracture? The heavens aren't a chaotic free-for-all. They're a meticulously orchestrated hierarchy, a divine symphony of ranks and roles. Thrones, dominions, principalities, powers, all birthed through the Creator, as Colossians reveals. For in him all things were created, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities. At the apex stand the archangels, and Michael reigns as their chief, the archangel in Jude's account, disputing even with the devil himself, yet humbly deferring, the Lord rebuke you. Tradition whispers of 7 who stand before God's throne, trumpets in hand, as revelation unveils. Gabriel announces, Michael commands. His proximity to the divine isn't luck. It's forged in unyielding faithfulness. Envision Isaiah's vision. Seraphim with 6 wings, veiling their faces in awe, crying, Holy, holy, holy. Amid this sacred blaze, Michael stands sentinel, absorbing the Creator's radiance, ready to unleash it. But why him? Because in the face of ultimate betrayal, his loyalty would shine brightest. Tease your curiosity. What betrayal could shake the stars? God didn't craft Michael as a fragile ornament. He armed him with attributes that make legends tremble. Strength unrivaled. Even angels bow to it. In Daniel's visions, a messenger battles Persian spiritual forces for weeks, only breaking through when Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help. Loyalty? Ironclad. While legions fell to temptation, Michael stood resolute. Discernment, razor sharp, as in his clash over Moses' body, where he refuses to slander the enemy, invoking divine judgment instead. These aren't abstract virtues. They're weapons in a war that's raged since before time. Revelation paints the scene. War broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, but he was not strong enough. Physical prowess meets moral steel. Michael's the archetype of heavenly heroism. But hold on, if he's this formidable, imagine his form. What does the ultimate warrior look like? Angelic appearances in Scripture are no gentle glow. They're awe-inspiring spectacles that drop mortals to their knees. Michael, as heaven's premier guardian, embodies divine fury, sword drawn, armor gleaming with righteousness. Joshua's encounter near Jericho, a figure with a blade unsheathed, declaring, "As commander of the army of the Lord, I have now come." Scholars point to Michael, the flaming sword, his emblem of justice, echoing the garden's guardian. Not earthly steel, but spiritual armament, belt of truth, breastplate of righteousness, shield of faith, the full Ephesians arsenal, amplified to cosmic scale. He radiates glory, a beacon of authority, not seized, but bestowed by the King of Kings. Daniel calls him your prince. Revelation assigns him legions, his angels. This isn't self-promotion. It's divine delegation, rooted in servant leadership. Jesus' words ring true. Whoever wants to be great must be your servant. Michael's power flows from submission, but power like this was tested in fire, literally, in heaven's greatest uprising. It started subtly, a shadow in paradise. Lucifer, the light bearer, once flawless and radiant, let pride poison his core. Ezekiel unmasks it. You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty, till wickedness was found in you. Isaiah exposes the arrogance. I will ascend to the heavens. I will make myself like the Most High. From guardian cherub to rebel, Lucifer's ambition cracked the celestial harmony. But he didn't fall alone. With silver-tongued deception, he lured a third of the angels. Stars swept from the sky, as Revelation warns. Promises of autonomy, whispers against authority. Why bow when you could rule? Peter and Jude condemn them, chained in darkness, awaiting judgment for abandoning their posts. Glory traded for chains. What a tragic hook. Now, imagine Michael's shock as the conspiracy unraveled. Faithful at the throne, Michael sensed the rift, God revealing the hidden rot. His name became his shield. Who is like God? A direct counter to Lucifer's "I will be like the Most High." Sorrow gripped him, brothers in arms turning traitors. But hesitation? None. Revelation ignites. War broke out. Michael and his angels fought. The ultimatum echoed. No neutrality. As Jesus later echoed, "Whoever is not with me is against me." Angels chose sides. 1/3 fell to lies, the rest rallied to truth. The line drawn, Michael marshaled forces, strategist, commander, prince of princes. Ephesians armor, his blueprint for celestial warfare. Every wing, every role aligned under that burning question: who dares challenge God? The clash was cataclysmic. Truth versus treason. Light against shadow. Michael versus the dragon. Now Satan, the deceiver. Revelation thunders. They fought, but the rebels crumbled, hurled from heaven. Jesus witnessed. "I saw Satan fall like lightning." Expulsion total, irreversible. Peter's chains of gloom, their fate. Heaven purified, a triumphant shout. Now have come the salvation and the power. Michael's victory? Not just might, but vindication of divine order. But battles don't end. They evolve. Post-war, Michael ascended, reorganizing ranks, filling voids, his role expanding as Israel's eternal guardian. Chosen nation, chosen protector. Michael, the great prince shielding Abraham's seed. Covenant promise. Bless those who bless, curse the cursers. Through Exodus pillars, perhaps Michael's hand guided. Cloud by day, fire by night. In exile's despair, he warred unseen. Daniel's fast? A 21-day spiritual siege. Persian princes, demonic overlords, blocking answers, until Michael shattered the blockade. "No one supports me except Michael, your prince." Greece loomed next, Michael's vigilance unending. Then the devil himself. Over Moses' body, a dispute. Michael restrains. "The Lord rebuke you." Humility in power, respecting God's sole judgment. Enigmatic, isn't it? Even death's domain contested. End times loom larger. Daniel's vision. Michael arises amid unmatched distress, delivering the book-written faithful. Resurrection follows. Dust awakened multitudes, some to life, others contempt. Echoes in Thessalonians. Archangel's voice, trumpet blast. Dead rising, Michael's herald. Likely as judgment's executor, weeding sin per Jesus' parable. Babylonian trials tested this. Fiery furnace, 3 faithful unbound, a 4th like a son of God's. Michael's manifestation, lion's den, sealed by an angel, his watchful eye. Borders? Irrelevant. Protection transcends. Nations rise. Fall, spiritual princes pull strings. Ephesians unveils. Struggle against dark powers. Michael's arena. Countering Persian, Greek influencers. Ensuring gospel's path. Messiah's birth? Dragon devours the child. Herod's slaughter thwarted by angelic dreams. Michael's shield over Israel's ultimate son? Probable. Temptations, mobs, Jesus walks free. Legions at call. Post-ascension, church inherits protection. Abraham's spiritual seed guarded. Silence, deceptive. Vigilance, rages. Judgments dawn. Michael's voice commands resurrection. Trumpet summons elect. Tribulation's fury? He arises, shortening days for elect's sake. Wings of eagles hide the faithful. Final showdown, binding Satan, millennium peace, then release, encirclement, fire from heaven. Devil to sulfur lake, Michael's ancient foe vanquished. Eternity beckons, no wars, just worship. Michael, throne side, eternally declares who is like God. Renewed cosmos, no tears, his service pure adoration. We've unraveled Michael's mystery, from heavenly warrior to eternal sentinel. He's God's champion, your unseen ally. Craving more biblical enigmas? Subscribe now. Hit the bell. Don't miss the next revelation. Share this, ignite someone's faith. Until next time, ponder. In your battles, who's fighting for you?